Halo. This is the story of one of the modifications for Amnesia, The Dark Descent. One day, I was eating my normal Whataburger at work, when, all of a sudden, my family walked in my office with all my friends and screamed, "Happy birthday!" I was extremely embarrassed, and my cheeks turned red. I told my family I had to work, and my boss gave me the rest of the day off. I then went home with my family, and we had a normal family day. After that, I blew out the candles and went to bed. The cake was chocolate, but I don't like birthdays. As I said earlier, I must have fallen asleep early, as I woke up around 3 a.m. As I was walking, I passed the kitchen, and I was hungry. I got my leftover cake and finished it. There wasn't a lot, maybe 1 or 2 pieces left. Afterwards, I went to the kids' bedroom, and I saw a present. It said "Dad" on it, and I guessed it was for me. I opened it, and inside was a box. But not just any box, but a mint-condition Nintendo Entertainment System (NES) box. Inside of that box was a freshly made or restored NES. I almost cried after remembering the memories from my childhood. I found a fresh copy of the original Castlevania in the box along with the NES. I quickly plugged it in and put the cartridge in. I would soon discover this was a horrible mistake. When I got to the menu screen, the background flashed, and I thought it was a glitch. It was an old system and an old game. I then continued on and got halfway through before my wife put her hand on my shoulder. It was 7:30. I had been playing for 3 hours, and she had figured I hadn't gotten much sleep. She scolded me for well over 5 minutes before I realized there was an important meeting at 8. I quickly jumped up and got dressed, knowing I didn't have time for a shower. When I got back home from work, it was well past 10, and I didn't want to wake anyone, and I was tired. I decided not to play Castlevania. I wanted to play Amnesia. I hadn't played it in forever, and forgot about the mod I installed, White Knight. So, I decided to use the mod after I remembered I had installed it. I couldn't pass the level I was stuck on, so I decided to play the level that was included in the mod. The level was pretty freaky, but it was fine until a gatherer popped up, and I could have swore I heard something behind me, but I figured it was just me being paranoid. I was horribly wrong. I turned around to see a grunt from the game, and it quickly disappeared. I then stopped playing, and the next few days, I kept seeing grunts/brutes. After 3 months, I had gone insane and taken to a mental asylum. I am barely surviving here. I see them everywhere more frequently here. If you manage to read this, remember, they're always watching. Always.